And I'm like, look at her now. Like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I have zero regrets.
This is Harper, a Lab and Pitbull mix. And this is her mom, author and podcast host, Erin Washington. We get to know them both today on Industry Pets. All right, welcome to Industry Pets. Erin Washington and Harper is joining us for the moment as well.
She is.
How are you today, Erin?
I'm so good. I put a chair here and made it available to her if she felt like being a star and joining the show. And it seems like that was what she wanted to do. We'll see how long it lasts.
She is there and more than welcome. Tell us a little bit about how Harper came into your life.
Well, Raj, it was nothing that I was planning for. I said I would never have a dog. I have 3 sisters and they all have dogs and they're all obsessed with their dogs. And I just was like, I'll go over there and I'm like, can they just stop licking? Or like there's hair everywhere. And I was always that girl, admittedly. And my daughter always plays with this dog on the street. And she just be like, oh, mommy, I want a dog so much. And I just kept saying, absolutely not. And there was this one day where she's playing with this dog and I'm watching her and she's crying actual tears. She's like, I just wish my mom would give me a dog. And that day I'm like, if I were to do it, I would rescue. So I look on the Fayette County Animal Shelter that's a couple miles from the house and I see Harper and she's sitting there and it said Pit Lab Mix, 2 years old, Harper. I mean, there's maybe 20 dogs there. I didn't even look at any other dog. I saw Harper. I went in and I was like, is Harper still here? Can I just see how she is? Can I hang out with her? And they brought her out. And to be honest, she was not really feeling me on the first time. I was like, yeah, she seems nice. To be honest, the pit thing kind of scared me because I have 2 young kids. So I was like, I'll go back one more time, just kind of see how we vibe. And when I came back, it was like she realized I came back and just like barreled towards me, licking my face. And I just was like, this is my dog. It's the best decision I ever made. I was completely wrong for not wanting a dog. And she is an angel. I truly don't know how she was in the shelter.
Are you doing an official trainer or are you training her yourself?
She went to an official trainer. The only thing that she doesn't do right, she struggles with, is she just gets so damn excited when someone comes over, someone comes to the door, she jumps up. And it's just to like love, but she's a big dog and she's strong. So I took her to training for not jumping up and was told by the trainer that she had passed and everything was good, but she still jumps up, let's be honest. But other than that, loose leash walking is also not our jam. She likes to just pull me and I just go down the street like this, but those are the 2 things that a little bit she probably should go back to a trainer for, but everything else, she just lays on the couch. You know, she's the chillest dog. She's really me in canine form.
Does she do tricks like sitting and shaking and stuff?
That's all. She does sit and shake. That's where we are. Yes. That's should she do more, Raj?
I don't know. I think stay is a good one, but I say that, and my dogs are not the best behaved either, so don't worry about that. Complete this sentence for me. In a perfect world, all dogs would
have a home. Like seeing that shelter and just knowing that there's like breeders out there, and no shade, like my sister got a dog from a breeder. There are wonderful dogs like this that are in shelters that could totally like change your family. And I can't say enough about rescuing. Like I was like, well, she's probably gonna need trained. She's gonna be all, I rescued her on July 3rd. So I'm like, perfect, fireworks. She's gonna lose her mind. She's chill. You can find a wonderful dog in a shelter, and in a perfect world, every dog would have a home.
How did Harper integrate into the family? Like you have 2 young kids. So were they excited? Like give us day 1, Harper comes home.
You have to find the reel on my Instagram. I recorded it. I had her in the house for about 2 days. I let her smell their closets, and I just wanted her to just feel comfortable in the house. And then my husband brought the kids home. And for 1 second, I was like, what if she thinks she needs to protect me from these kids? Like, and she thinks that, you know, she's mine and not the kids. But it was like the second I brought her out, she knew they were her kids. Like we met outside, so they weren't like coming into her space, and she just started kissing them. She sleeps in my daughter's bed. Her temperament is, she'll just take it. She loves them and just lets them like lay on her and love her, and her tail just starts wagging. She comes to pick them up from school every day. Everyone in the pickup lines at both my kids' schools are like, Harper. She goes up and everybody loves on her. And she's just, her temperament is the sweetest. I don't have a lot to compare it to because she's my first dog as an adult, but I have zero regrets, and she's part of the family and is like adored by my kids.
How would you say that Harper has affected your mental health in the last 8 months? You're a brand new dog owner as an adult.
So the same timing, this is kind of heavy, sorry, I'm going through a divorce, but the same timing is when I got Harper is like right when everything started. So I'm co-parenting right now, 50-50, and I only have my kids half the time, but I have Harper all the time. She's been everything for my mental health. Like when I come home, she's so happy to see me. And like I said, I don't have the kids here on most days. So she has done, I don't know how my mental health would be without Harper. And she's everything that I didn't know I needed and that I was against. She's only brought joy into my life and just instantly makes me feel good every time I see her because she's just always so happy and loving and affectionate. She is responsible for my mental well-being, and I couldn't imagine life without her. I won't cry.
So what are Harper's top 3 treats?
Theese, because she's right here. She's like, now, when she hears the wrapper, and it could be a wrapper for something else, she's over there and she's sitting, she knows her paws up to shake because that's like the routine. I should send you more on my Instagram. After my kids are done eating, it doesn't matter what they're eating, mac and cheese, chicken nuggets, they'll leave their plates and you just see this tongue come up from, she's underneath the table, but her tongue comes up and she just eats off their plate like she thinks I can't see her. And so anything my kids are eating, and she likes those, they're like lollipops, dog treats. It's like a long stick with like meat. What is the problem, man? She has something to say. She would like to be more a part of it.
Hi, Harper.
What's your favorite treat? Thank you. That's all she has to say about that. I don't know.
That's awesome. Rule of paw. If your pet had a motto, what would her motto be?
She's like a Bob Marley dog. She's just chill vibes. If it's sunny outside, she's just laying in the sun. It doesn't matter if she didn't eat in the morning. She will go outside and just sun herself and relax. She's just chill. Chill and cheese is her motto.
Chill and cheese. I love it. It's time for the ultimate pet playlist. If your pet was a DJ, what were the top 3 songs on that DJ's playlist?
Who Let the Dogs Out? I'm sure everyone says that. What's that? Bow, wow, wow, yippee, Atomic Dog? I think it's George. Yeah. I'm thinking every song I use on my Instagram when I feature her. Lil Bow, anything by Lil Bow Wow. Those 3. Is that 3?
Nice. that works. If your pet could have a career like a human, what kind of field would they be in?
I would say childcare. Like she would work at a daycare and just love on all the kids. Literally love on. Like she puts her paws like a human hug and lays on the couch with my kids, like spooning them, licking them. And my son just lets her do it. When she gets to the school and she's up and all the kids come up to her, she would be some sort of teacher daycare worker.
What are her top places to walk?
We live in the country, so our street is pretty, there's not a lot of people there. We walk up and down our street. She's not trying to go past that. It's a little bit too far. She loves being by the pool. Like she'll lay out on a pool chair like a human again. She's not a huge walker, so I don't know if I could answer where she likes to walk. I will walk her in our neighborhood. She's more of a lay down in the pine straw and sun herself type of girl.
What's your biggest adventure that you've had with her yet?
Oh my gosh. The worst thing happened right when I adopted her. I've not shared this story with anyone. I feel like they're looking at me just because of the questions that I'm asking, that they're like, are you really fit to take this dog? Because I'm like worried about my kids. I finally decided I'm taking her. It's a summer day. It was July 3rd. Say it's 90 degrees out here in Georgia. I put her in the car and my purse is in the car with my keys in the car already. So I put her in the car, close the door. I walk around to the driver's side. Garage is locked. The door is locked. And I'm like, Harper's looking at me. And we had been in each other's lives for approximately 10 minutes. I'm taking her home and I had to go back in. I was like, she's locked in my car and it's hot. And they were like, where are the keys? I was like, in the car. And they said, how could it be locked? I was like, exactly, I don't know. And she's just, you could see like she's just panting. And I'm like at the door and they're like, well, do you have a spare set? We'll give you a ride. I was like, I want to call 911. And they were like, we don't have to call 911. I was like, I want to call 911. Say there's a dog in a hot car. And they were kind of like looking at me like, but I did. And I called 911 and the first cop came and couldn't get the door open. Second car came. So she was in there maybe 15, 20 minutes. And when she got out, like, I realized just how much I loved her in that, like, seeing her in that situation. And then I'm looking at them like they're probably not going to let me take her. But the cop is like, it's happened to me before. But her first experience with me and our biggest outing and challenge was taking her from the shelter, and she got locked in the hot car moments after I had completed her adoption. But she stuck by me, and nothing like that has happened since. But I realized in that moment, not being able to get her out, just how much I loved her. And it'll never happen again, I can tell you that.
You're a newer adult dog owner who never thought you'd have a dog in your life. So give some other people that might be on the fence out there as adults a reason why they should go ahead and make that jump and get a dog in their life.
It will change your life. She is my best friend, especially if you're going through some kind of transition or you are a single person or co-parenting. She is my staple. Like, she's there no matter what when other people aren't. And just having that, coming home to a house where someone's excited to see you and all she wants is to be by me. I feel like rescue dogs know that they're rescued, and she's not going anywhere, and she appreciates me, and I appreciate her probably more. So even if you said you never would, I said the same. It is absolutely doable. Still, to this day, it's been 8 months, and I'll send pictures on my family group chat, and they're like, we still can't get over that you have a dog. And I'm like, look at her now. Every time she's sleeping cute, I'm taking pictures. I don't even know who I am anymore. So if you're saying no, trust me, it is absolutely worth it. And I have zero regrets bringing home Harper.
Anything I didn't ask that you would like to share?
I just feel like she is a human in a dog body. I don't know if this is a thing, Raj, and people say it all the time, the way that she sits, right now she's laying down. She'll sit very, her posture is really good. In the car, I see dogs out the window and putting their face in the wind. She sits like a person, and her personality is very much she's been here before, and she's a human in dog form. And I would like the world to know that I'm not sure this is even a dog. And some of the pictures that I sent you, just the way she conducts herself and carries herself, she'll lay out by the pool. It's not in a dog way. And people say it all the time. They're it's like a human being sitting there, and she'll just you're talking about her, and she'll kind of look over, and she just conducts herself very maturely and as a human versus a dog. And I probably sound like a psycho, but it's very strange to me. I just thought a dog, they do their dog thing. She's having a friend, a person riding in the car with a person. It sits at the table with us, and just people are having conversations, and she's looking back and forth. It's crazy. It's wild. If there's a shelter near you, check the shelter. You don't have to go in, because I know it's hard. You see the situation. You want to bring home all the dogs. Look on the website. There is a dog right now that could have such a better life. And I just see her now laying out by the pool and sleeping in my daughter's princess bed on a pillow. And it just feels so good to be able to give her that lifestyle that she absolutely deserves.
Tell everybody what you got going on and how they can get a hold of you.
I am mostly on Instagram. I am Erin Washington. I host a podcast called thERINpy's with Erin Washington. And it's basically all the things you talk about in therapy without the bill. I bring on guests that are vulnerable and authentic, and we go through all the things from personal growth, body image, relationships. You can subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And I have a book, From Pain to Purpose, Finding Meaning in the Mess, that is available on Amazon.
Very cool. Very cool. Everyone check it out. Leave comments below and make sure that you say hello to Erin on social media. Erin, thank you so much for you and Harper joining the show today.
Thank you so much for having us.